Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Everybody, JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio with freight forwarding coming at you, and oh boy. A Doll at your service, and what a service. Gosh, I miss that game so much. Startopia? That's it? I thought of what it's called now, and I was immediately saddened. Technically... Oh, I guess I don't have it particularly set to going to any set side. I was just gonna get a little more cheap density going on here. I don't think that much matters. I don't know. I just wanted a little more dummy storage, I guess. Boop, 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 boop. Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, there you go. There's 32 more storage units per unit. We fire more bullet per bullet. Cave Johnson here. Okay, that'll neatly clean that up a little bit. That'll keep that around a little more. Yep. Yeah, alright, so freight forwarding. We spent last episode doing a lot of cleanup, modernizing some of our smelting processes. Still kind of going with that ideology of flash smelting, if you catch what I'm saying. Like, I want, when the iron ore gets to this point, boom, I want it to be something else. I want to be a terrible magician and be like, presto, smelto, changeo, and boom, it's now iron plates. I think we're kind of accomplishing that. That looks pretty good. Where's our train? Nope. Yes. Why are you still going to iron plate, iron ore, unload? Do we not have... We still... Okay, so we're still moving through this iron ore like it's a thing, but I need steel. I need steel badly. I'm gonna build another iron train. Yep, I've already copied you. We're gonna do the thing. Boop, ba-doop. Very simple shiz. We're gonna make this super duper easy. If one train's not doing it, add more trains. That's kind of the thing of Factorio, right? If you're not getting it done with what you need to get done, get more done with it. Yeah. Yep, that's language. I said it. This is the wrong thing. Crap. You're going to iron ore load. You're going to go to iron ore... Oh. Hold on. Yeah, I just dumped you here so you can get some, ore. Hold on. No, you need to go to steel. Well, crap, I already did it. Steel plate. Steel plate. Iron ore unload. Cool. And you're going to iron plate. Nice. Yeah, I only set you here so we can get some iron right away. Now, this might be becoming a congestion problem down here. Off and on. I changed a few signals last episode. Got that cleaned up a little bit more, I think. Why are you not leaving? Where do you want to go? You want to go that way. You can't go that way. You can go that way. There's just so many flipping chain signals. For safety's sake. Okay, good stuff. Now, one of the issues is... that. Multiple trains need to set also the time schedule. Got you. Yep, because you might always get stuck at iron ore load. Mm-hmm. Oh, and with no other stops. Oh, that makes this complicated and sucks. This is why having an individualized station per destination makes this worthwhile, or easier, because then you can control it per whatever you need to control. Now, I've kind of made this a little too complicated. Now, trains need to load up, but if there's no destination to go to, this is kind of an issue, and this is why we have the parking area. So this kind of adds a little bit of complication to it. Ideally, here's how I want this to scoot. Here's how I want this to scoot. All the way down, through and through. We have to rig up some signaling here. And then what we'll do is we'll push the signal when the signal needs to get the job done. This is how I've done this in other bases and what have you, and this works out really, really nicely. It takes a little bit of finesse. You'll see what I mean in a hot minute here. Boop. Are you all parking south? Cool. Parking south? It would be if I had any train stops. I did not need that much steel. Thank you for your dedication. I did not need that much steel. Let's give me another 5 of that. Now I need iron. Give me another 10 of that. Parking south, cool. All this crap is parking south. I'm gonna steal some underneath these. I'd like you to turn that to that. And that to... Nope. To that. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. So here's the gimmick. Every single one of these stations is connected via some logic, right? Or at least it's set up for the circuit network. We'll add more stations and stops. Oh my god. We'll add more... Oh, good eye. Good catch. We'll add more stations and stops later, but here's effectively how this works. Right now, what we've been doing is we've been doing very local control. We've been saying, hey... Oop, I should have had my radar on. We say, effectively, hey, if there's enough iron here, I don't need more iron. Go deliver iron somewhere else. Now, that's been working out pretty well by disabling the station, but the problem is this train, specifically, has nowhere else to go. It's going to go load up on iron ore, and then it's going to sit on its butt doing nothing. That's a problem because it's blocking other paths in the way. So what we need to do is we need to set up a circuit condition to check for this and then pass that circuit condition through the network. That's effectively how we're going to treat this. So let's do iron first. But this is what I should have done at the beginning, and I wanted to see how far we could get with disabling stations, and it's fine, but the problem is I also have to continuously tell everything to go sit, which kind of sucks. Now, red and green won't mix connection, so there's a couple ways I could do this. How do I want to do this? Decider combinator, maybe? Give me a stack of that if you could, thanks. What we're going to do is we're going to do something like this. Is there a cool place for me to do this? Probably not. We're going to pass the red signal here, keeping it regional. We'll pass the green signal up here, and then we're going to put whatever logic we want. So the input signals we've got at this very moment are... nope, where are we going? 4 irons and solid fuel, right? What we've been doing is here, if iron is less than 2... So if iron ore is less than 2, we're going to output iron ore 1. Now, this isn't iron output 1 yet. There's almost nothing on this signal, and this is also locked. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to steal all the iron. This should put a 1 on the thing, and it does. So now what we'll do is we'll set up the train to always go to parking until we hear this signal. This signal means I need iron ore in the iron ore place, right? So I'm going to lay these back on the line. Nope, that's absolutely the wrong place for that to be. Let's try that again, shall we? I'm gonna lay these back. That should kill the signal here. And if you only have 1 train, it's not that big of a deal. We have 2 trains coming to separate stops, and that's where this becomes problematic. So now, this train, I want you to go to... Did I get hit? No, thank goodness. I want you to go to parking south until circuit condition. This circuit is greater than 0, so please come on down. Now, with all this rigged up, I'll show you exactly how this is going to work in practice. This is a little intimidating because we got a lot of trains on the line, but it'll be just fine, trust me. I'm going to go grab some signals. I don't know how many of those I have. Cool, that's all. Bing, bing. Okay. Where's my... Okay, my iron train is down here. Oh, ow. You can continuously run into a train until it kills you. Good to know. This train will go nowhere until this signal is satisfied. There is no signal. We can assume we have no demand. Very simple, right? Okay, if you could just... Thanks. I think I hooked this crap up. Oh, what did I just lose? This is bullcrap. That's BS. That's absolute garbage. I don't like that at all. That's okay. Ow. Thanks. Now I'm immortal. Now that I have shields and shit, I am immortal. That's just the mentality I'm taking. We're gonna plug that into there. I'm gonna run this down so it's all connected. Okay. This is all now connected. This train will never ever leave this station until this is needed. And I'm actually going to remove the enable disable condition because now I'm driving it somewhere else. I'm going to steal the iron off the line because our signal is 4. Boop. I stole it. This is now 1, which means our iron train now wants to leave. It has iron on it. Nope. It should always load iron and then wait at parking. So now it'll come dump off whatever. It'll wait a few seconds. It'll go pick up a fresh batch. It'll wait at parking. It will not be bebopping around a bunch. It'll literally go to where it needs to go, and it'll stay there, which is really nice. It takes a ton of the administrative effort out of it. What I wanted to really do is wait until we had a good demonstration and a good case for it, and now I feel we really do. I'll need to redux all of our smelting again. Where's my... Oh, crap. Where did I put that thing? Did it explode? No, seriously, where did I put my hovercraft? Oh, I don't remember leaving it over there, but whatever. So anyway, that's kind of the case for using circuit networks. Is we can now do what we did before again. So that let me try all that whole thing again. Sorry. Early on, what we did was we managed to limit how many trains were on the line by sending them to parking and having them chill out for a little bit. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to level up by controlling the train itself and not the stop. And we control the train itself by sending signals. And we can do this for everything. That way signals control the train and force the train to sit at, for example, parking, where it's going to get all the fuel it needs, if it needs to sit there for 3 seconds or 3 hours. It's all based on demand. Ooh, that was super slick. Friggin' Duke's a hazard. So I don't know if that still makes sense. Well, it'll be a little more prevalent when we see more and more and more trains just sitting in parking, because that's ideally what we want them to do. We don't want them to be on the tracks. Having trains on tracks doing nothing, just bebopping around, makes 0 sense. Did we do our intro? I don't remember. Hell, let's do it. I could watch that for a good long while. Hell, you know what? Let's double down. How about a mid-rail? Whee! Yep. Yep, I'm a silly man. I'm a silly man. So, we're going down south to investigate a hostile situation. I'm guessing the biters got bored with me. And, what, just went around and picked on my stuff? Like, the exact thing I said I didn't want to have happen? Yeah, what freaking jerks. They went around and did the whole thing. Can I make some turrets? Make at least 2 more, please. Our AP rounds are good. They're not tons of biters good. So I'll place 2 more turrets here and hope that that works. Let's do a quick check. I'm not seeing any other flashing ammo signs. And I can't see anything down here. Thank goodness we can mine minerals under lamps and buildings and crap. Don't get me started on that either. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Zoom, zoom. I thought that was going to happen, but I wanted to see it with my own eyes. Okay. Yeah, give me a vehicle that's fast and drifts. I'll have a delightful time. I might poo-poo the rest of the game in its entirety and just be like, check this shiz out. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You know, it might be worthwhile to package actually solid fuel. Hold on. This doesn't have all the recipes in it. I know I can fit 500 solid fuel in a box. I know it's 500 coal in a box. So coal for coal. If we're using coal as the bellwether for energy usage, it's 3 times more potent if I store solid fuel over coal in a box. I wonder how much rocket fuel we can store in a box. Not super worried about energy efficiency anymore at that point, but it'd be cool to set up an island and just have it do nothing but crank out fuel. Solid fuel. Okay, let's slow the F down. This belongs over here. I don't know how I got this item. I really don't. Okay, what was next? Oh, yeah, we got a lot of work to do. I'm gonna take that with me this time. Okay, thanks. Okay, this is iron. Our train, and just another example again, is we have how many on the line? 8. Oh, right, because I've been removing stuff left and right. A train will never, ever arrive for iron in this station unless it's necessary. Now, I want to do the exact same logic for iron ore for steel. Now, this is going to be a little complicated. We are setting... This is where good documentation comes in, right? We are setting, upon receiving a condition of less than 2, we're setting out an output of 1. a literal output signal of 1 with this item. Now, unfortunately, I can't really specify the item. It's either 1 or the input count. That's fine. What I would have loved to have done is say box and 2, but that would clash with the signals, and that's not what I want to accomplish. So I need a dumpster amount of this. Not at the cost of making green circuits. Thank you. We should have some stockpiled green circuits at this point, yeah? Yeah, where are you going? Yeah, this is going to be a really big help once we can get all this together. Where was we? This one? Yep, steel plate iron ore. There's that. Good stuff. Actually, this does not need to be connected. I would actually prefer if it didn't. There you go. That's what I wanted. And we are going to snag that. Pop that here. And this is going to have to do a different signal. Let's say steel plate, maybe? I don't know. This is where I would use multiple things. How about the letter I and 1? Or S for steel? S for steel. So, we have how much on the line? 4 on the line. We do not have the steel word, but we're going to grab this guy. And I want you to go to parking. Parking, 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 parking south. Circuit condition S is equal to 1. Okay, and we do it like this. So you're going to wait at parking until you get an S signal. We could easily do more furnaces. Hell yeah. Yeah, that jives. That works. Okay, it doesn't jive because there's scrap in the way. Am I missing some stuff? Nope, that looks like that all connects. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. I want to see this so you get the proof in the pudding, right? How much more stuff? This doesn't matter anymore. We don't need to control the network there. When it comes to fuel, this works perfectly. This works great because this is the only train picking up fuel. That's not the case everywhere. So this is where this makes a little more of an issue. If I've got several intakes and I have, or several trains taking and not many, well, and more than one destination putting, really. If it was the same train going to the same destination doing the same thing, no problem. Now this is putting out an S signal. The train arrives. It should go to iron ore. Then it should just sit at parking south until the condition is met. Perfect. So a little bit of documentation, this is where I was saying goes a really long way. It might be advantageous to print this out or get a little screenshot and be like the letter S. Iron ore box. Whatever, whatever. Oh, you know what I would like instead? Maybe iron ore the icon. Maybe iron ore the icon instead of the letter S. I think I like that better. So, are we outputting the signal? Oh, we are. Because, yes, we are. Okay. My bad. Thanks. But every time you go and sit at parking, you should have a full load. And I want to wait for this guy to show up. The decider combinators, even used in this very, very small example, is a really swell way to translate one signal into a different signal. And it helps, like, the troubleshooting help out a bunch. So if I look at this, I can tell, because I coded them, what these symbols actually mean. So green is going to be how we transmit information throughout the entire network. Green starts with letter G, global. That's how my brain works. Oh, there's a smudge on my monitor. I thought I saw something weird on the iron line. Nope, smudge. I'm just going to hover over this. Once these parcels get to steel, the signal should die. And it does for a second. I think yellow is probably fast enough for this whole system. We're not moving through the iron fast enough. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm gonna leave that as is. So that helped out a bunch. Now I need to do the same for copper. Is everything happy with copper? You got nowhere to go. You got nowhere to go. Okay. Now, for multiple stops, let's talk about multiple stops. I would need a signal either one of two ways. One, I need a signal for every single stop. Or I would set up, actually, I would set up a parking thing. Yeah, for every single stop, because I would be like, or signal A, or signal B, or signal B, or signal C, or whatever. But in this case, disabling these makes it much easier. So I'm going to leave copper alone, actually. It doesn't make any sense for me to do that. I don't have multiple places copper ore needs to be. There. Oh! I kind of take back what I said about all this. You both have a crate inside of you, which is good. So we're not getting a ton of downtime, but we are getting some downtime. Which is probably okay? It's probably okay. Oops, whoops, 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 whoops. I have a ton of solid fuel again. Like a dumpster fire. There you go. Worth. And this is about to pop off. I think we're okay on the steel. That's fine. How are we on our raw materials? Yeah, I'll need to do signaling like that because we'll have a single source resource, but it has to travel to 2 or 3 or more places. That's kind of how I'm feeling about it. We don't want one train that needs iron ore to go to iron plates, blocking steel, the steel train. And if the steel train needs something and the iron ore train doesn't, that could be very problematic. Okay. Get to do this again. The main reason I'm also doing this is not just stashing away stuff, but I'm looking very, very, very forward to having all these mining bits cleared. And this is a good way we can force it. Package it up, put it in storage. Put it in the storeroom. Storehouse? Yeah. Yeah. 17 more crates of this. And what about stone? Ish. Excellent. Sauce. A lot of materials. Speaking of materials, how is this looking? We are, well, no, we've got a fair amount of containers, and each thing can hold, what, 2? Each thing holds 2 containers? That works out. How's our boats? Loading up. Getting stuff. On the way back, on the way back, on the way back. On the way back. On the way back. Excellent. Okay, let's start talking other science. I want to actually get to some other science this session. Or soon, anyway. We have purple, we have yellow yet to do. We got purple and yellow yet to do. Take care of some container magic. 22 there. Bunch there. And my inventory's full. Good sign, good sign. Ooh, whoops. Nope. Ah, crap. It's not gonna hurt anything, but it's gonna annoy me thoroughly. There we go. Did I get all 8? I got 1. Where did the rest of them go? I thought I had 8. Alright. Guess this is happening. These containers are so stupidly big, I don't know if we'll find them buried inside the containers or not. Okay, it's not in there anymore? Cool. Let's purge this line. Okay, we good? I must have only had 1. Alright. Not the biggest of deals. Oh, man. Yeah, I must have only had 1. Okay, cool. Not gonna cry about it. I'll weep uncontrollably about it, but I'm not gonna just cry about it. I don't whimper. I cry like for reals. Oh man, I cry like for reals. Look, if you're gonna cry, commit to the role, right? Get in there. I don't know why I deconstruct crap on my own anymore. I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't, and I don't, and I won't anymore. Oh, this is actually working out pretty well. How much more do we have left? Not a lot. From a grand scheme of things, not a lot. Go trim up iron. And yeah, I don't have to mess with this, but there's something that feels good about cleaning up your miners, I guess. I don't know. Let's trim all that. Yep. You're out. Let's tidy this up. This is kind of making me somewhat sad. Oh, that's wholesale unnecessary. Oh, that's all there is to this? Oh, well, that was dumb of me. Yeah, connect that. Connect that. Yeah, it's fine. That was really dumb of me. I didn't check how many miners were even attached. Okay, good show, good show. Anything else? I have stone on me that's been accumulating off and on for a while, but aside from that, no, I think we're good. Oh my god, stop. Alright, next objective is yellow science, which I think we can just slap bang right about here. There we go. Yeah, anytime I can seal off these little exits, we'll do it, but it's not the highest priority. I say that, and then we're going to have a 15 train pile up somewhere. Oh, it's not the most priority. Look at me being silly. That seems like an issue, doesn't it? Yeah, alright. Military is over here. Somewhere. Here it is. Iron, please. I don't have to handcraft these often, but when I do, I'm gonna make a whole mess. Yeah, we're gonna go take care of that again. Hovercraft. Yeah, this is, again, where I think for multiplayer's sake, this would be a good mod. Multiple islands, multiple products. It'd be really dope. Just go into editor mode. I can talk. Go into editor mode and clear off a starting island, quote unquote. Clear off a starting island for you, one for your mates or whatever, and then just have everyone collaborate on products and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. Get this done real quick. Man, socking away that much lead feels really good. Strange, but really good. Well, I remember when we started mining lead in the first place. Now it's just acres and acres of shiz. Let me get same spot. Same spot, no damage. Good stuff. I'll have at least 8 or 9 turrets by the time I get down there. We'll wall it up, we'll do it proper. They are getting rowdy. Oh, again? No, same spot. Yeah, they're getting mighty rowdy. We'll actually have to defend ourselves, like, somewhat decently now. Oh, too sharp. Oh, wouldn't that be funny if I took out the turret? And by funny, I mean I think I would have cried a little. How about that? I just had to hit that tree out of spite? Why? Why? Why I do this? That feels pretty good to me. A few more turrets, a little bit of wall. As long as they're not messing with the power lines, we're pretty set. Let's do a check over here. There have been some casualties on their side, obviously. Let's trim this out a little bit. That's probably better. That's good, I think. Yeah. Poof, okay. That was a little more dangerous than I thought that was going to be, but alright. Yeah, this is, I call bull crap on that. I call shenanigans. The only other way for me to really prevent that from happening is also setting up landfill on this side and defending up a whole thing. Landfill's expensive. At least early stage landfill's expensive. I don't know. It's probably fine. It just gives me the real weird vibes for whatever reason. Yeah. Yep. Little weird vibes. Little weird vibes. Okay, what do I need for yellow science? Oh, right. Low density structures. I haven't done those yet. Right. Quite right. We'll do that right now. Can I make them in T1 assembly mode jigs? Maybe not. Most likely not. Okay, we need 3 products to kick out 1 product. I don't think I'll need a ton of space, but we'll see. Where is our... There you are. Dang it. Oh, you can make LDS. Nice. Yeah, let's take care of this real fast. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, we will be packaging these very, very much. That was fast. Low density structures. These only hold 200. Well, that is a lot, because I think they only naturally stack to 10 anyway, so meh. Meh, I say meh. Yeah. Set to 1, set to 1. Probably a good idea. Set to 2, because I said so. Okay, good stuff. Let's get this started from the bottom up. Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Seems like a good number. I still don't know why I'm doing this on my own, but I totally am, for reasons I can't tell you, because I don't know what the answer is. Inside is going to be copper, outside is going to be titanium and plastic. I will need some more inserters. Yellows, blues, reds, the whole 9. Yoink. Yoink, yoink. And let's take some of that. Where's military? In addition to counters on how often we've had close calls with trains, I think another thing to be really, really funny is how many times I ask where the F military science is. That would be pretty silly. These don't connect, that's fine. Lights? Of course. Why would I ever expect to have lights? Dang it, how are all my templates always like 1 square off? It doesn't... None of it matters. It doesn't matter at all. It's just... For gosh sake, man. Killing me over here with this. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm getting worked up over nothing, but it would be cool if it just lined up right out the gate and being like, oh, zounds! Look at that. Now, I could move it up 1 square. Can't be bothered. Oh, man. Construction bots, what did I ever do without you? Oh, I'm out of power poles, I'm guessing. Yep. Sure enough. I really ought to get that added to the mall, but I didn't want to mess with the mall until we got the lubricant and the express stuff. I didn't want to bother with it until then. There we go. Build it in increments of 5 so that way I can get a few more of them ready at the ready. Everything good? Yeah, looks like. Cool. Oh, I'm still short a couple? Okay. It is time to sip some tea o'clock. don't forget, kids, it's important to stay hydrated. That's good. That's good. Just pack that up. I'll just pack that up. Yeah, finish all those if you could. Okay, that didn't take very long, did it? I need 3 products. Aw, man. Out of rail. I don't know where the heck any of this is. There it is. Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna save myself some tears. Okay, that's better. I was like, this is gonna be freaking terrible, trying to get all the resources in, and just to get a few more assemblers. That's not fun. That's not worth it. It's not worth my time. Oh, whoops. Yep, thanks. Yeah, we could easily duplicate this. That's no problem. That's not what I wanted. I don't know if I've ever shown this. If you don't have an underneathy, but you have a long arm inserter, it's a lazy overneathy as opposed to an underneathy. Yeah. This is if you really don't want to waste the metal for an underground belt, and you really don't give a care with how long it takes to move said product, boom. The lazy man's treasure trove right there. All the nutritional needs of being a dumbass in one simple serving, right? Kind of a thing. Oh, super good. Super, super good. Okay, so we have 2 products like that. Oh, I'm out of those things, okay. Keep forgetting how many fast inserters get gobbled up just by making them. Boop. We have enough inserters of every other kind of variety. We have plenty of belts. Underneath these splitters, yep, like these splitters, guess what? Boop, right in the bin. Boop, right in the bin. And they'll eventually get upcharged into not garbage. Oh, I have to get out of the way, sorry. You are going to be... Is it steel, plastic, and then copper? No, it's titanium, plastic, copper. Okay. Oh, that makes that very much more expensive, but that's okay. We've got how much titanium? I think we're actually overflowing titanium. I couldn't tell you. Hold on. Yep. That shows me we're overflowing. 32, 32, 2, 9, 32, 32. Yep. Brilliant. We are good. Plastic, your titanium. And then this is going to be copper. There we go. Easy, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. Stay tuned on how we don't figure it out. Starring me, JohnMegacycle. Trying to solve the world's problems one problem at a time. As long as those problems involve not having enough frickin' iron. Yep. Join us next time for another thrilling tale of endearment. This can go away. This whole system doesn't need to be a thing. These lights need to be a thing, though. Cool. Yep. Good stuff. This goes away because I changed my mind about it. As cute as it was. There's a lot of little things, like if you can really say I don't give two shoots about throughput, whatever. There's a lot of really quirky stuff you could do, and I'm gonna leave it at quirky. Because that's exactly what it is. Quirky. Cool. I think that kind of handles that. Get that all hammered out. Okay, you are going to be copper, but let's get the unloading thing straight. It's as simple as that, right? You are actually looped out. There you go. Ba-da-bump. Cool. That actually checks all my boxes, I think. Let's go ahead and get you connected so I can see WTF. Oh, thank goodness for NVGs, I mean. Okay, this is low density structure. I like to label the output first, so we're going to call it LDS, and not to be confused with LSD. That's a completely different thing. That'll also take you to space. LSD, but we need LDS for other things. Let's see, that's just a big yawn. Oh, I didn't get to see the combat. That's okay. This is LDS load. This is going to be LDS copper unload. And then the other two don't matter. How we name them. Plastic unload. Then titanium unload. You are going to unload me some copper. Copper, plastic, titanium. All the reds are wired over there. We need to wire the reds over here. And we're going to do the disable enable dance as we have done so many times before. If box of copper plate. Oh, I should call it copper plate. Make it clear. Plate. If this is less than 1, I guess. And then you, if your plastic, nope, is less than 1, okay, thanks. And you are titanium. Thank you. Less than 1, very good. Unload. Check it, check it, check it. I think we're good. Okay, let's get some trains assigned and let's call us an episode. Titanium plate. I want you to go to LDS. instead. Thank you. Copper plate? Copper plate. How are you doing? Yeah, you're just gonna bebop around, and that's not gonna be frustrating at all. You're also, in addition to green circuits, you're gonna come to LDS, I think. Thank you. Did I add you to empty cargo? Hold on. I did. Cool. Okay. And then plastic. Thank you. This parking stuff wouldn't even be necessary if I had fuel everywhere. I don't have fuel everywhere. So when it comes down to having logistics bots, my real deal is I want a thing to automatically pick up containers and automatically distribute fuel. That's it. We're not going to be moving a ton of product around the map. Trains and containers are the way to play. That's how we're going to do it. We've already got our first titanium. Awesome. This is what, 1,000? Yeah. Excellent. Plastic's on the way. Copper plate's on the way. Excellent stuff. Let's go ahead and call this here. Yeah. A little bit of cleanup. A little bit of LDS action. I said it wrong twice now. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Freight Forwarding with a Factorio thingy is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.